Yushan, since you took it, then you must know how long the body can last before it must be returned. 24 hours. You know it's useless now, yet you still dare to give it to me. Do you believe taking one's essence to be the most excruciating pain? Ha ha ha, that's because you haven't seen me do it. I can't move. Yushan, don't you find it odd how I'm in control of all your actions? How do I know your precise location? Ha ha ha, I don't mind telling you my little secret. To be quite honest, none of you are poisoned but have my demonic creature in you as a parasite. These demonic creatures are linked with me. No matter where you go or where you wish to go, I'll know it all. So, all of this death game nonsense has been rigged from the start. Funny how we were filled with hope in finding the keys to get out alive when everything was set from the beginning. There's no point in crying over it. You guys still have hope. I won't be out there looking for my next victim as long as the current one entertains me enough. Make it worth my while, let me forget about everything, and the others would have enough time to escape. What do you mean by that? Simple, really. I'm ready to have some fun with you. Fan, what are you doing? I've fed these 1,000 bloodworms my blood essence, but how could my meager blood be enough to quench their hunger? Fighting over a single drop of blood has turned them vicious. But thanks to you showing up, they can finally have their fill. Ha ha ha. And that's not even half of it. They have tiny jaws but are quite pointy, with a passion for a man's mind. Over the next few days, you ought to feel it. The pain. It's likely 100 times worse than having your essence drawn. The good news is, they are quite slow eaters and like to keep the taste fresh. So as they work, they make sure to keep you from bleeding out. Kill me. You won't die anytime soon, just enough for you to enjoy the sweet and blissful pain. Ha ha ha. That's not very nice. All the pain you're feeling will help buy your eldest young master time. Isn't he your master? Weren't you obeying his orders? What can a meager sacrifice compare to that? What damn master? Go fuck him. Why should I suffer for him? Since you don't consider him your master, why did you listen to his order and let Ninger suffer? Humph, wake up and smell the roses. A man should own up to his mistakes and bear through the consequences. Steward's revenge isn't to be taken lightly. Not even the insufferable brats from the 7 houses have such capacity for cruelty. Look at you now, it's like a dried corpse. Please. It's only the first day, enjoy it. The second day. Steward. Ugh. His tendons are all chewed up. It's all rotten meat. Don't be anxious. Tomorrow, we'll start gnawing on his bones. 9 days later. Want to die? Remember. You can mess with the king of hell, but not me. Steward, please. No need. We've wasted too much time here, and the criminals are about to escape. Number 1, Pu Qingtian, just you wait. You are the one who will never ever leave this place alive. The demon has finally set his sights on me. It seems Yu Yushan has died. However, it's too late. Yu Yushan, well done in keeping the demon occupied for so long. Sacrificing yourself for me is the highest form of death. Zhua Fan. You had the chance to kill me. But you actually chose to turn it all into a death game. And you put me third. You gave me so much time to escape from here. Zhua Fan, I'll let you have this one. But I am the true king. One day you will die by my hand. Until then. Ha ha ha. Looks like Zhua Fan didn't catch up. The eldest young master won. Is Zhua Fan running late, leaving this kid to win? People actually started to send their hearts to Zhua Fan. As things stand, it's only a matter of time before Zhua Fan tarnishes Regent Estate's entire reputation. Ha ha ha. Zhua Fan, I won. I'm still alive. Huangpu Qingtian. Do you think I'll let you get away? I will definitely live. My life aside, I have to survive and maintain my regal prestige. I can't allow my royal self to be reduced to a laughingstock. I have to become the final winner, the only champion, and receive the people's worship. Eldest young master. Huangpu Qingtian. You almost had me worried there, that I would lose my chance, he he he. Zhua Fan. The metal exit is far from the fire exit. How did you get here so fast? Do you get it now? I lost my wings, but I still have a thunder skylark. With speed as its focus, catching up in time is simple. How could I forget about this? I would have skipped all that waste of time if I knew and avoided this mess by jumping right in. But no, I just had to show off my flashy side and die, becoming the butt of Tianyu's joke. Zhua Fan, kill me then. Get up. But I am king decreed by heaven. Even if I had to die, I would like to go with dignity. Humph, dignity is it. Sure. I'll make sure to pick the most dignified death I can think of. What are you doing? Give you the most dignified death. Aha. Zhua Fan. What are you doing? What am I doing? Humph, didn't you want the most dignified death? I'll bury you all in my belly. Far more respectful than having dirt peppered all over you in a hole somewhere. Did you hear it? Soaring demonic dragon is planning on eating heaven-shaking dragon lord alive, isn't he? Zhua Fan, why you're a demon. You dare eat me. Yes, exactly so. I was thinking about the best way to torture you, for you to feel the most pain. I've decided this is the perfect end for you. It won't be the most painful. Yu Yushan had it 100 times worse. It won't be the most humiliating, Lin Xianfeng has you beat at that. However, for the one sentencing Ninger to death, I chose this for you. Do you know why? Ha ha ha, it's the one that brings me the most joy. Devouring your flesh is the only way to ease this raging maelstrom of hatred inside of me. And my heart can finally calm down a bit. I can't move. Zhua Fan, you. For Zhua Fan to have such hatred towards Huangpu Qingtian. It shows the pain he is enduring. The pain is so great that only through this savage act can he somewhat appease it. Fan, I am the rightful king appointed by Providence itself. You will receive heavenly punishment for eating me. Heavenly punishment. I've been going against heaven all this time, so what's there to fear going a bit further? Your so-called providence is a grand delusion you found yourself in. So what if you had heaven's protection? I'd still come after you even if I had to pierce the 9 heavens. I have had the bloodworm seal, Huangpu Qingtian's cultivation. How can he still release such a strong power? Ha ha ha. Fan, you got what was coming for you. If you'd just killed me, none of this would have happened. But you, a lesser man, had to dare eat this king. Now you will die being devoured by the dragon soul. In the most intense moment, the dragon vein soul actually came out to defend him. Could it be that Huangpu Qingtian is truly a son of heaven? For the dragon soul to protect him so much. Humph, a mere earth spirit dares defy this emperor. Fan, you. Who the hell are you? Just now I heard you call yourself the emperor. The kid has his own spirit, far stronger than even Huangpu Qingtian's dragon vein soul. Just who is he? He is obviously from a third-rate clan, so why is he covered with treasures? We need to make time and seek the high priest for answers. What is this kid's exact origin? How did he make the dragon vein soul surrender? Man proposes and heaven disposes. Even if I, Lang Wucheng, had flawless plans that only accounted for men. Anything I tried with those decreed by heaven would be rendered null. Could it be that? This punk also has a kingly disposition. Or is it perhaps coming from somewhere beyond heaven? You don't need to know who I am. You only need to know one thing. Messing with me is the worst mistake of your miserable life. Absorb. Royal transfer. The world is about to change. Fan. That's my kingly qualification. How is this possible? How can Providence change? I am Tianyu's rightful ruler. Return my dragon soul. Fan, give it back to me. Give it back. Prime Minister, what's happening? I had a talk with the High Priest. According to him, when the world shakes, heavy changes are upon us. Tianyu is about to change. Regent Estate's home city, Caged Dragon City. Come on. What's going on? High Venerable, something is wrong. The dragon vein is rebelling. Impossible. Regent Estate has defended the dragon vein for 1,000 years, and it has never rebelled once. One of the 9 dragon souls even came out from the seal, so how can it still rebel? I don't know, but the other 8 are hammering the seal. The shockwaves have killed many bone-tempering experts. We can't hold much longer, High Venerable. What do we do? Call all Regent Estates venerables at the seal and suppress the dragon souls. Get the ones in seclusion as well. If they are released, we'll be the first to suffer their wrath. Yes, I understand. Strange. Why would the dragon vein souls suddenly rebel? How do we get in with Regent Estate on high alert? Elder Yen, even with the energy concealing pill to evade the guards, will be sitting ducks once we set foot inside with the dozens of venerables and their discerning fields. Slipping in now is impossible. Inserting these things is even more difficult. We still have to do it. Zhuofan said we will one day go to war with the 7 houses, and an intelligence network is paramount. With the Regent Estate having Lung Wuchang, it is imperative that we get any information as early as possible. Profound Heaven experts. Ha ha ha. It's Providence. Something big must be happening to Regent Estate right now, to get all venerables and their Profound Heaven experts to leave this place. It doesn't get more deserted than this. He had been howling for 9 days and 9 nights, now he finally stopped. The world has changed because of Zhuofan. Was this the world's way of bestowing royal power? In this way, Zhuofan has become the greatest threat to Tianyu's imperial family. Should I snuff him in the cradle? Or report to His Majesty? Estate Lord, the kid will arrive any second now. You and the other 3 house lords are to kill him swiftly and prevent a calamity. How is that possible? Fang Qiubai and Dugu Zhantian are radiant stage experts. Attacking right in front of them, that's asking for death. Estate Lord, relax. They would have done anything to protect Zhuofan earlier, but now things have changed. We aren't the only ones who want to see the kid dead. Because of grief, you couldn't hold your hand and killed the kid. You will garner everyone's sympathy, won't you? I've used diamond sand to temper myself, and now I have Dragon Vein's dragon power and a king's dragon soul. 3 great treasures for body cultivation, combined in one vessel. Now I only need to refine the dragon power and unite with the dragon soul, and my body will soar above even Huangpu Qingtian's. Weren't you calling yourself a rightful king, decreed by Providence? Humph, I've taken everything you have, including your destiny. Is the dragon soul's shift heaven sent or a disaster? Which emperor out there would allow the one calling himself rightful king to take his throne? Well, the time has come for the Luo clan to show its power. No, Yen Bungi got away. An ant, nothing more. What, you have a bone to pick with him? Don't worry. You are with me now. I will definitely help you deal with it. Bongi. Master. I have escaped from that monster. It's not easy. Bongi, we and Estate Lord Huangpu struck a secret deal. When the punk comes back, we'll attack him together. Stay behind me and try to land the killing blow to wash the shame of betrayal. Let the world know of Pil King Hall's power. Master. No. I can't. Please spare me. Useless prick, are you that horrified after the punk gave you a little fright? Humph, relax. It will be us old fellows going first. You only have to go and collect his head and restore our image. This is an easy merit. What, you don't even know how to pick up a head? That's our Pil King Hall's disciple. Let's wait for them both to come out. It seems. It's about time. Yen Fu, weren't you vexed at letting Yen Bangi off? Steward Zhua, you. Ha ha ha, as a reward for your great service, and your welcome gift in the Luo clan, I, its steward, shall fulfill your cherished wish. What is the punk playing at? Hall Lord Yin, get away from the kid. What? Why did Yen Bangi suddenly explode himself? Why did? What happened? What the hell is going on? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Steward Zhua, what's wrong? Oh, nothing, only laughing at a bunch of morons. Did they actually think I'd let him live? From the start, I made sure to come prepared. The bloodworms are connected to me, so I made sure to arm them. As long as any of those dumbass left Beast King Mountain, they were to self-destruct in 10 minutes. What a stroke of luck, they always believed they had a way out and they gave their all in reaching the exit. All of it was just a grand act, a joke of epic proportions, hee hee. This entire game was never meant to have a winner. A Radiant stage expert's self-destruct ought to have taken many lives with him as well. As for how many, care to guess? Well, let's go back. Zhua Fan's ruthlessness is really outrageous. Zhua Fan. Surrender your life. Perhaps. Zhua Fan, you'll pay for what you did to my son. Sorry, but if you want to avenge Huangpu Qingtian and the others, I'm afraid you will not be able to do so today. Who's there? How dare you interfere in the Regent Estate's affairs? As I live and breathe. Elderly. Mad Dipper, Li Jingtian. Elderly, you are a guest venerable of ours. Where have you been over the past few years? Why are you suddenly siding with that punk? He is the Regent Estate's greatest enemy. Elderly. Fortunately, you arrived in time, otherwise, I was really afraid that something would happen to Zhua Fan. Young miss, relax. Nothing will happen to Steward Zhua, not when he has such a cunning nature. What? What? Young Mississippi Steward Zhua. Could it be? Elderly, what's the meaning of this? You may be friends with the punk, but clan matters come first. You need to address this with utmost severity. Why are you stopping me from taking revenge for my son? Ha ha ha. Estate Lord Huangpu, that's exactly right. I, of course, take the clan's interests into heavy consideration. That is why, as Luo clan's elder, I cannot allow you to touch one hair of our steward. Isn't it? Elderly, why? Humph, isn't it obvious? There was nothing holding me back, no incentive at all. I dumped Regent Estate for the Luo clan because they can give me something you can't. The grandiose head of houses was dumped over a tiny clan. But even then, getting him to change sides was a godlike move. How did he do it? Steward Zhua, what are your orders? No one from the Regent Estate leaves this place alive. Yes. They want to declare war with Regent Estate. He's nuts. The entire Luo clan is going along with Zhua Fan's madness. Mad Dipper Li Jingtian, your name precedes you. One of the imperial family's 5 divine dragons, Jade Flute Divine Sword Feng Chubai. I've long since waited for this. One glance is enough to tell me of your uncommon character. Since you are in front of me at the moment, do you want to go head-to-head with me? Brotherly, I would never treat you as an enemy. It is the Emperor's decree, you see, to defend Dragon Cloud City's public order. I was forced to intervene the moment you attacked Regent Estate. I ask that you be sensible and let this matter rest. It would be for the best of both the Regent Estate and Luo clan, wouldn't you say? That makes sense. If the Luo clan and Regent Estate fought it out now, both sides would end up in disaster. However, Steward Zhua, I understand your anger, but this is not the place to settle your grudges. I ask that you do not forsake your clan over a single loss. Mr. Feng, it's hard for me to find such a good opponent like you. I won't be holding back. Please return in kind. I won't be blamed for any unforeseen demise on your part. Brotherly, I feel the need to stress this. Per Emperor's orders, I cannot allow you to rain havoc in Dragon Cloud City. Wraith Style's second move. Ghostly Dragon Claw. Profound Sword. Elderly, lost. It's no loss, but a stalemate. Neither could overpower the other. Brotherly, this flute has followed me for 50 years. I never thought I'd see it crumble here. Take it as me having lost by a fraction. This iron hand of mine has been with me for 158 years. But today, it has come to harm. I have lost in this exchange. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Feng, should we go at it again and settle this stalemate? Since Brotherly is so courteous, I shall oblige. Elderly, we'll leave it here today, out of respect for Mr. Feng. We'll just have to settle our grudges with Regent Estate some other time. The kid sure is smart to know when to retreat. Then, Brotherly, we will spar again another day. Or your Steward Zhua might get angry. Fine, since Steward Zhua said so, I don't have a choice but to fight another day. I didn't expect the most terrible thing to happen. I've just taunted Li Jingtian to see if he was so resolute in following the little demon's words. But Li Jingtian hadn't even entertained the notion of defying Zhua Fan's orders. His reply is very calm, as if the Grand Mad Dipper. Listening to a brat was the norm, not to mention he was devoted to a fault. Zhua Fan's qualifications as a king have now evolved. It isn't as simple as drawing his peers over to his side, but includes the power to rally astonishing people like Li Jingtian under his banner. Getting Dragon Vein Soul is a mere coincidence. He has the power to become an emperor already, but now it is also decreed by heaven itself. This is too scary. Mr. Fang. You were very quick in stopping Elderly. You are a true divine dragon. His Majesty made the right choice in sending you to preside over Dragon Cloud City's order. He's mocking me for not intervening when Huangpu Tianyuan's team attacked him before, but stepping in when Li Jingtian attacked. It was a clear sign that I wanted him dead. Keeping Dragon Cloud City's order is merely the best excuse at the moment. Obviously, he has now taken me into account as a potential enemy. When he had Li Jingtian attack Huangpu Tianyuan, it was all to see my stance. The little demon is too outstanding. Let's go. Sir Lang. I admit my loss this time. But the games have just begun. Let us have a blast next time. Ha ha ha. Sir Lang, you really kicked the hornet's nest this time. Well, everyone, in all the esoteric debates held over the millennium, the grudges aren't brought back from the competition. If the two houses wish to resolve their hatred, please wait for the next esoteric debate. Regent Estate. Listen up. From this very moment, this voice is the Luo clan, and you are now mortal enemies. Yunhai. No. If we start a war now, we'll get caught up in it. Steward Zhua. Yunhai is the young master of the Luo clan, then why is he still? Is there a problem with what our young master said? Humph, the Luo clan has that name for a reason. From now on, we and the Regent Estate are at war. Ha ha ha. Something must be wrong with today's kids. They are so brash and cocky. Do you think that a single peak radiant stage expert is enough to protect the Luo clan? Hilarious. You may be able to cower the other houses, but you have another thing coming now that you've set yourself against us. Just ask the geezer next to you how strong we are if you don't believe me. You can't match our 1,000-year-old legacy. Really? Then we'll see. As a former venerable of yours, let me give you some friendly advice. Today's Luo clan. Even if the imperial family wishes to make a move, they will have to think twice before doing so. The Luo clan. 3 hours later, Luo clan's residence. Don't bother me. Zhua. Young miss, sometimes men need to be alone. Let him be. It's okay, because I know, whenever I'm in danger, the thunder ring will shine, then you'll appear to save me. I wish I could go back again, our days in the 10,000 Beast Mountains. Ah. His heart will not open to everyone. He chose to bear the pain by himself, becoming forever a solitary steward. Young miss, Pavilion Lord Long and the others have come. They would usually send someone over, not come in person. Why at this time? Humph, what noble houses. They're all clinging to another's power. Captain Pang. Bring them in. House Lords, Yunchang is busy, please forgive me for not welcoming you in person. No need, no need. How is Steward Zhua? This bothers me as well. He's been cooped up for an entire day, while I am here by myself with worry. Hello, elderly. Now that's a damn expert right there. Even if we wanted to break in, we couldn't. Only one thing can make a martial fanatic listen to orders, that is power. Zhua Fan. Young Miss Luo, would it be possible to see Steward Zhua? We have matters to discuss. Qing Chang. Edifice Lord Chu, what are you doing? This is between me and him. I ask that young Miss Luo does not interfere. Edifice Lord Chu, Steward Zhua needs rest. Without his explicit approval, you can't go in. Would you like me to stop you even if I have to pick on the weak? Fan, I need to talk to you. Get out and stop hiding like a coward. Fan isn't the same person from yesterday, he has an invincible bodyguard. Not to mention he is currently unstable. If he gets pissed off, no one could stop him. Turn back. Elderly, let them in. All right. Brother Zhua. Sorry everyone, if you came because of the declaration of war, you can return. Yunhai is young, but he is our future clan head, his words are law. The Luo clan will be fighting Regent Estate. But it's up to you if you wish to join. So devastating. Zhua Fan was a pragmatic and cunning monster devoid of emotion, but look at him now. Now that he was lost to his emotions, he had sacrificed everything and was reduced to this weak state. Steward Zhua, don't be so down. You can't let emotions cloud your judgment in dealing with the Regent Estate. Come with me. Drifting Flowers Edifices. Edifice Lord Chu, why have you brought me here? You don't intend to deepen our feelings, are you? I am not in. This is Ninger's body. How? Anchoring soul bead. This Ninger can be saved. TH grade spiritual weapon anchoring soul bead. It is an astonishing treasure for soul defense never seen before in Tianyu. When radiant stage and above experts fight, the emphasis shifts towards the soul. And with the anchoring soul bead, one's soul is safe and sound. It even has the miraculous ability to simulate one's essence when their soul is gravely damaged. With Xuaningxiang's essence stolen for 3 days, she had collapsed. If she had the anchoring soul bead then, her life would have been saved. With the help of some medicine, she will regain her essence to connect with her soul and regain her consciousness. This is the only way to recover. Edifice Lord Chu, thank. Call me Ching Chang. Now you can no longer be depressed. Now we just have to find some ingredients to heal her mind, and Ninger will wake up. Do you know where to find them? I don't know, but with Ninger's soul affixed, we have the time to look for them. I will even search outside Tianyu's borders if I have to. This man will do anything for her. But what will he do for me? Zhua Fan, huh? What were you trying to say? I want to thank you. How are you going to thank me? How do you want me to thank? First, close your eyes. Don't open them. Hold me tight. I want to go back to the time we spent in the rundown house in Drifting Flower City, just the two of us. Zhua Fan, you are not allowed to think about other girls at this moment, even Ninger. No. Now you can open them. What's wrong? Are you regretting it now? Too late. Zhua Fan, from now on, we are mere associates. Later you will stay with Ninger, and I'll lead Drifting Flowers Edifice. We will never cross paths again, lest we be led astray. He he he. That's what I want as well. Why do I feel I would be so upset? Since when have I become despicable? What's this feeling? What did I lose? Juefan, you should go back now. Perhaps. You will soon find the way to save Ninger. She's the one who dragged me here and also the one to initiate the kiss, but now she's kicking me out. Unlike men, women make no sense at all. In that case, then Xingcheng, I'll take my leave. Girl, remember our deal. When she wakes up, everyone and everything here will no longer concern you. I know. I'm fine as long as I could see him. What's up with her? Being so mysterious all of a sudden. And if you want to heal a soul, you will need 9th grade ingredients. How can it be so easy? Kid, if you want to save the girl, come 50 miles south of the city, in the forest. Who's that? What kind of power is that? How can he transmit a voice to me without a trace? Does it relate to Qingqing's odd behavior? Forget it. I'll have to go and find out. 2 hours later. Jie. You came. Above radiant stage, the ethereal stage. Foundation establishment stage, chi condensing stage, bone forging stage, heavenly profound stage, radiant stage, ethereal stage. Only this stage allows one's soul to leave their body. Even if the body died, the soul could linger on. It is a stage attained only by those who cultivate their soul to perfection. When a soul leaves the body, its attacks will only be soul-based, and their power is at a level no radiant stage soul can survive. Even if Huangpu Qingtian might have reached the peak of radiant stage, he'd still be a mere ant before an ethereal stage expert. Jie. Juefan, the gap between the two stages is a gaping abyss. It's you I want. Now let's talk terms. Jie. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I am Demon Scheming Sect leader, Xia Wuiwei. One of the Empire's 3 guardian sects, Demon Scheming Sect. They are protectors of Tianyu from invasions. Well, what do you want from me? Yet they won't meddle in Tianyu's internal affairs. Jie. Didn't I tell you? It's you I want. All that's left to settle is your price. The sect leaders always disdain worldly affairs, so why did he come out to get me? You don't have to be so suspicious. I never knew about you. Originally, this time I came to get Tianyu's #1 genius, Huangpu Qingtian. But you, kid, are far better. Your presence made me give up on him and choose you instead. Jie. You should be honored. By putting your life on the line and defeating a far greater opponent, you are blessed with the fortune of catching my attention. A mere sect in the mortal domain, as if I would be honored. Ha. Good, great even. I like brash guys like you the most, like a true king. Then let's talk business. In my capacity as Demon Scheming Sect leader, I invite you to join my sect. State your terms. But let's get one thing straight. If there's anything out there I can't have, I'd rather see it destroyed. We're both demonic cultivators, looking out only for ourselves. I understand it perfectly, but there's something I have to finish here before I can leave. The Luo clan. Who knew a demonic cultivator could be so loyal? It won't matter. I'll give you 3 years to settle your affairs, and then I will take you with me. If there's anything you need, I will help you as much as I can. The situation right now is highly volatile. And this sudden arrival of a powerful backer is heaven sent. I'll need time to consider. Consider my ass. For my demon scheming sect to have your back is the greatest fortune of your life. You should be damn grateful. What's with that long face? As if you're the one losing. Ha. Good, I like your greed. The stronger you are, the greedier you can be. What I said just now was a welcoming gift to the sect. Not a term. Now, speak what you want. Don't you know already? Save that little girl. Zhuofan, I know you're vile and insidious from how sinisterly you tormented Wangpu Qingtian and the other three. Who knew you still had a soft spot? But I hope you won't enter the sect with such a weakness. We, demonic cultivators, are dead the instant we let emotions take hold. I don't want to destroy you, nor see the sect fall. Have I made myself clear? I know it far better than you do. This will be the first and last time. All right then. Take it. Grade pill, soul returning pill. Indeed. You have good eyes. I wasn't wrong about you. The soul returning pill can heal wounds of the soul, strengthen the essence, and protect the mind. Even I have only one pill of this kind, but I will give it to you in good faith. I hope that you will live up to my expectations and return this investment. Qing Chang. What, you already found a way to save Ninger? Did you know Xie Wuyue would come for me? Who's that? She doesn't seem to be lying. Xie Wuyue is the demon scheming sect leader. You don't know him. Then why were you so sure I'd have a way to save Ninger? Someone told me without leaving their name. So don't ask. All that matters is that Ninger will be saved. Nothing else matters, does it? You're right. As long as Ninger lives, I'd even sell my body, ha ha ha. Qing Chang, send someone for Ninger's clan. She'll soon wake up and would like to see her family. All right. I'll send someone now. You are so thoughtful. Ninger is saved. Ninger. Steward Zhua, may I have a word with you? Steward Zhua, please let go. Elder Shui, why? Steward Zhua, you are a man of great ambition while we are simply a poor, simple clan. Ninger is also still ignorant to the cruelty of this world and is unable to survive your battles. I know it disgraces Steward Zhua's act of mercy in saving Ninger by doing this. But none of us wish to see her go through it again. Please let go. Ninger is awake. Ninger. Who are you? Who am I? Where am I? What's wrong with Ninger? Everyone, don't be nervous. Ninger had a damaged soul, and recovering is the same as being born anew. It is normal for her to forget everything. But as her essence was the original one, she will be the same Ninger we all know. She won't change. Oh, so that's how it is. For an innocent girl like her, forgetting such dreadful memories is a blessing. Ninger, I'm your father. I'm your big brother, Shui Gang. Ninger, I'm your grandfather. I am your second brother, Shui Lin. Ninger, do you remember me? I'm your husband. Xie Tianyang, are you trying to take advantage of this chance and get close to Ninger now that she has lost her memories? I'll give you a thrashing. How dare you make me lose face in front of Ninger? I'll beat you up, even if I can't win. Wait, why are you picking a fight if you can't win? Please don't take my joke to heart. I didn't mean it. I don't want to see you hurt over something so meaningless. Ninger, you're still the same. You may have forgotten me, but you're so kind and caring. I'm relieved. And who are you? Do you know me? They all rushed to introduce themselves. But why aren't you saying anything? Steward Zhua, please let go. I'm a bad guy. I've eaten people and even hurt you. What? You've eaten people. And hurt me. Why? Bad men hurt people. Do I even need a reason? So miss, for your own sake, you should stay far away from me. Goodbye, Ninger. Zhua Fan, you're really a great man. You can afford to let go. Why does my heart ache when I see this bad guy? Hey, bad guys only know how to cause pain. Promise me, Ninger, don't think about the past anymore. This is for the best. With Zhua Fan letting her go, Ninger can now return to living a normal life. Things happening this time will never happen again. Ninger will no longer be used to constrict Zhua Fan. The wind is blowing. Thank you. What thanks? We had the same intentions, right? This is yours. Even he wants to break all ties with me. Zhua Fan, we are cut from a different cloth than you. You want to fight for supremacy in this world, while we merely drag along with our meager existence. We do not want glory, nor do we want you to disturb our peaceful life. I have spoken with the Shui clan. Tomorrow, I will take them to a remote place in the mountains and never come down. Even Sword Marquis Abode's second young master's position, I no longer want it. Few are like you, to sacrifice so much for another. I hope you live a happy and peaceful life. I wish you the same, for one day to lord over all and be remembered for eternity. Alright, let me give you one last hug. After we part here, we will become total strangers. Zhua Fan, did Xie Tianyang return the rings you gave him? Qing Cheng, you were right. A cold and heartless man like me doesn't deserve a woman's love, nor to have a sworn brother. I am destined for loneliness. No. From this moment on, my eyes shall only have the world in sight. Did you know? You're not at all lonely. House Lords. I had some matters to tend to. But we can talk now since they are over. What exactly did Qing Cheng use to get him back on his feet? Zhua Fan, why you had me worried sick. It's all over now. House Lords, I know what's on your mind. You fear that our declaration of war was impulsive and would ruin everything. But let me tell you. The faster we dispense with this charade with Regent Estate, the faster we can grow. Once the war breaks out, our houses will be in danger of annihilation. How are we going to grow after that? In fact, the world hasn't really changed. War and peace shift places just like yin and yang. War does not mean the absence of peace or suffering. It all moves according to the bigger picture. The situation will change after the esoteric debate. You need to consider what happened in the esoteric debate and the changes in our enemies. The best choice right now is to fight Regent Estate. So that's how it is. Steward Zhua wants to turn it into a three-way confrontation. But where do we find the power to fight Regent Estate to a draw? Do you remember my words? In 10 years, you will see a brand new Luo clan. But I no longer need those years, as I can show you a powerful ally in the form of the Luo clan already. Don't worry, we will restrict the Regent Estate without a doubt. He just said that the Luo clan had the power to challenge Regent Estate alone. But how is this possible? Since he managed to turn a peak radiant stage expert into an elder. What else can't he do? Ha ha ha. Since Steward Zhua is certain of success, we will make preparations and move according to your instructions. I have to admit, when I saw Steward Zhua taken over by rage, I never expected you'd still be capable of deep thinking. I am in awe. Brother Zhua. I made the declaration of war yesterday. I was overcome by anger from their insidious nature in dealing with you. But I had never imagined it would have so many implications. Ha ha ha. If you knew, you'd already be the clan head. Yunhai, following Dugu Zhantian has sharpened your senses and familiarized you with war tactics, all for this day. But this has only made you a talented general. And not good enough to take on the clan's burdens. 3 years later, I'll personally come to you. If I don't get Yunhai to mature fast enough, the instant I leave, Luo clan will be met with disaster. This is the perfect chance to teach you. Father, what were you talking about? Why didn't I understand a thing? Boy, this concerns the grand scheme of things. If you could understand it, you'd have been the next House Lord by now. It contains such profound topics. In that case, Zhua Fan could understand it while we had to be reminded. Won't that mean? Yes, Zhua Fan is a truly rare genius. I can't help but wonder where he comes from. Such a young lad with such a wide gaze that not even we can match. No wonder Lang Wucheng fell for his handiwork. We are in the same generation, but Zhua Fan's talent is far stronger than any of us. Do you know who our former allies, backers, and enemies were? The allies were Drifting Flowers Edifice, Sword Marquis Abode, and Veiled Dragon Pavilion. The backers are the Imperial family and my godfather, Marshal Dugu. While the enemies are Regent Estate and the rest of the houses. Well, what about now? Now. Isn't it the same? No, it's already changed. Yunhai, you have to keep in mind. Every man looks after himself. Allies and enemies are all but fleeting. The one true reason that connects everyone together in this tangled web is interest. Yin and Yang switch places, they suppress each other, then switch again. The same transformation happens with enemies and allies alike. If you understand the grand design, you will never fail. Once you mistake friends for enemies or vice versa, you will be defeated. This is the way of inferring the big picture from the events around us. To become a clan head, you must also grasp it. Speaking of the esoteric debate this time. Marshal Dugu and the Imperial family were our backers before it started. Because our interests aligned to fight Regent Estate. But after the esoteric debate, I received the Dragon Soul. No. Imperial family would allow those bearing the Dragon Vein Soul. Thus, our enemies changed. Feng Qiubai and Marshal Dugu's loyalties lie with the Imperial family. They were friendly before, but have now shifted to neutrality, with a high chance of becoming enemies at any given moment. We can't overlook them. As for the Regent Estate, they remain our enemies. But now we have the right to become their enemies as well. Because we lost the Imperial family's support, the Regent Estate can come at us whenever they want and stomp us into the ground. Of course, we do not need to fear them. But once the war starts, both clans will incur heavy losses, and neither wants to let another faction reap from their misfortune. For this reason, we declared war on them, and now all that remains is to think of a way to let them bask in our power. They are no fools and know a war would bring too many losses. So they will refrain from engaging in it. The same goes for the Imperial family. This way, we become one of the 3 major players in Tianyu, with neither side winning or losing. The court, including Zhuge Chengfeng, Dugu Zhantian, and the Emperor, has already been one such player, bringing balance.